update on the plants that I was growing. Somebody trying to call in. So this is the pepper plant that I had started putting new different plant food in, which is supposed to be really, really good. And also I started spraying it with the different aspirin. And if you look on it now, after I did that, it has, between the three, has 26 peppers growing. At first it was only 1 or 2 peppers growing. So you got 2 there, you got 1 big one in the middle, that one. Now I pulled like 3 off of these already. All right, then you got 1 there, 1 there in the middle, another one there growing. I gotta watch it because Walt's like this one for some reason. Bananas peppers growing like crazy. See that big Walt's? Look, you watching me. I'm not messing with you, Walt's. Then you got banana peppers. That Walt's loves my pepper plant. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, it's like 27 different peppers growing on this now. Now that I did the new food and I did the aspirin trick. So just to give y'all an update on that one. Watermelons growing. I had 3 watermelons bust because it was too much water from all the rain we've been getting. So, you know, sometimes guys, when it's too much rain, it'll mess your vegetables up. Which happened. I lost three nice sized watermelons. All right. Then over here I have I got some melons. I think they are melons growing. These are cantaloupe. I think it's cantaloupe. Cantaloupe growing. 1 there and 1 up under. One got on the porch and now it's growing. It's stuck on the porch. So these are like the size of grapefruits right now. All right. Then I have some corn. The corn is popping off. I got some banana peppers that's ready to be cut while I lose them. And again, when you grow them, man, if you don't take some of the vegetables off, you will lose that in the process. This one had a watermelon. This is watermelon, and that one burst due to too much rain. These are beets, and they busting out the dirt. I really needed to put them in something deeper. But like I said, it was my first time growing them, so just try and error with those. These are chili peppers. So a lot of chili peppers, and these are snack peppers. I got those growing, and I cut these down once. These are romaine lettuce and purple romaine lettuce. Those are growing back. I cut them down and they're growing back. So I'm pulling from them every week. Just eat the leaves, the fresh baby leaves off of them, and they'll be growing more for the fall. But I have more coming in that I just planted for the fall, because really romaine lettuce is for a fall plant for our region, which is in Maryland. Alright, just to give y'all a little update. And then some of the other plants that I put the food in, and those I put the food in, those are growing like crazy. My tomato plant is struggling. There's 2 of them in here. It wasn't producing early part of the summer. I don't know if it's too hot, but it's got a few tomatoes on it. There's a lot more, but they starting to come out. So I'm gonna pick those today. The orange one, I mean the ones that's red, I'm gonna pick those. And as quick as you pick them off, the quicker you get more fruit on them. Now these are one of the big surprises. Now I pulled from these this week, which were 2 large peppers. Look at that. Look how big that pepper is. That pepper is about 7 inches. If y'all can see it. This was about 8 inches. That's really big. It's like the size of your whole hand. If you put it on it. See my hand? Look. That pepper's the size of my hand. So this may be from the new food that I put in there. Because these wasn't producing at all. Now everybody's producing all of a sudden. Everybody's kicking out fruit. So that's really good. And I think it's due to the new food that I put in there. And the aspirin spray. So just to give y'all a little update, look at this one. You know what I mean? So they're growing. This one's ready to go. I'm ready to pull this one before it gets sunburned. Sometimes they'll get sunburned, and once it gets sunburned, if the you leave it on there, once it get a hole in there from the sun, the bugs will get in there and eat it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna cut that one. So just to give y'all a little update on some. Look at this. This one producing. None of these had vegetables on it. And before I put the new food on there, and then they all got vegetables on it all of a sudden. So now it's time to feed them again. I feed them every 2 weeks, pretty much every 10 days. Try to give them plant food so they'll produce more fruit. Now this is another story. My damn cabbage came through looking real pretty. but I wasn't using seven powder, what they say, and something else. I wasn't using neither one of those, and they are saturated with little caterpillars. And I opened one of them up, and it was nothing but caterpillars living inside like it was an apartment. So they got to my my cabbage, which I'm not too happy about, but you know, it comes with gardening. And I gotta see how these gonna turn out. This is one that got ate up by cabbage. But I cut it out. It looked pretty, but like I said, it got ate. Now this was pretty much gone. I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna replace all of these cabbages with broccoli. But I am gonna treat the soil. Treat the soil with some natural stuff that the bugs don't like, which is one that's called 7 Dust. Before I plant the new broccoli into these, my kale. It's called red kale, but it looks purple to me. My kale is doing good, but just yesterday, I had an event, and I was away for like a day, and came back today, and this one got ate up by something like crazy. So I'm gonna cut most of those. I'm gonna let those grow, but I'm gonna cut the ones I already cut like 5 of them off of that, off the leaves off of that, because I love my cabbage. So I'm going to war about this because I love my kale. My what is this? My cauliflower is growing pretty good. This one anyway. This one's doing good. These are a little slow with it. The mint always does well. You ain't got to do much to that. Again, the pepper plants. These are pepper plants. These only had one on each one, maybe. If I had that, maybe this whole plant was kicking out maybe 2 at a time. And now after I put the new food in it, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 growing on one. So it's a significant difference when I use the new food and the aspirin spray. So y'all, some of the little tricks makes a big difference. And I'm telling, this is a couple of weeks later, but I'm seeing a lot of fruit all of a sudden. So this is another watermelon I got growing. Hoping I don't lose this one. It's resting in the cauliflower bin, but this is coming from here. It grew over, and I put it in there so it remains safe. And this is my cauliflower's coming in pretty good. These are little young watermelons, which I'm gonna try to put in the ground in the back of my yard, so we'll see what they do. I think watermelon, and I believe this one's they may be all watermelon. These all just came through. These came through late because I put them in early spring, and they just took their time. They came through, but they here, so I'm gonna replant them. And then I have the seeds that I planted of the romaine lettuce a couple of weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, now are all coming through. So I just replanted some of these in here, and now they all coming through. So those will be lettuce for the fall. Those will be lettuce for the fall, as well as these are baby lettuce that I just planted at the same time. And these are going to be coming through for the fall. These are some that I harvest, some small ones, just taking out. These were all red bowl, and these were romaine. I cut all of them. They basically stopped producing, but I'm going to replant some new ones in, and then some of them got babies coming out. So I wanted to see what the babies are going to do. They're going to grow out and come through. They got babies coming out of the roots. So I cut the big ones down because they wasn't really producing no more. But now they got babies, so I'm going to let that continue to grow. Going through, excuse my yard, we had a big storm and I haven't had a chance to clean up. So it's a little stuff everywhere. I pulled out my old snap peas, and I put the new snap peas in that I planted a couple of weeks ago. Same time I planted those romaine lettuce, I planted snap peas. So snap peas, again, is the fall. I planted them at the wrong time. The first time they are for the fall because they love the cool weather. I'm letting them grow again. I had sweet onions in here. They pretty much all grew out. Got a couple more still growing, but all of them grew out. I took all those out. I ate them already in the salad. These are more cabbage, purple cabbage. So these are taking its time. I'm gonna give them some food, try to speed up the process of these. This one's a nice size. Let's hope this one is good without all the caterpillars or whatever inside of them. Here goes some more purple. The purples are a little slower than the green ones. These are getting ate. The main leaves are getting ate by something. So I'm gonna try to spray them and get them healthy again. They'll reform a new ball like this one did. This one's ate up real bad. I treated it and it reformed a new ball, and now it's growing healthy. But I gotta stay on top of this one. Up here I have lawn peppers that are now orange that I'm about to cut down because one of them's getting sunburned. If you leave them up in the direct sunlight, they get sunburned and they get ruined them. So you got to cut them off before, when you start seeing the sunburn start forming. So I'm ready to take them off so that I can start producing more fruit. And up there, I got a couple of watermelon growing up on top of my storage. That were 1, 2, 3. I got to take that one from it when you get a little bigger, and 4. And then I got more cauliflower growing up there. And then down here, I put some, I believe that's cantaloupe. Cantaloupe I got growing at the bottom. I put some in the ground behind my storage. And then over here, this wild looking stuff. I believe I got squash growing. It then grew out the pot, and now it's starting to take on the land and grow in the ground. So that's cool because it'll grow you more and it spread more roots. And this is my sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes are getting big. Sweet potatoes. These ones on the pole, all sweet potatoes. I gotta tame them some more. Train them a little bit more because they starting to go wild. Then they start winding up in each other. So these are another one. If they touch the ground, they'll start automatically growing in the ground. Sweet potatoes. Back there is some bullshit. I thought that was corn. I grew it. It looked like corn, but it's not putting out anything. And they were all single, and now it's like 10 each. So I'm ready to cut that out. I got some regular corn. I don't know what kind of corn. It's some Frankenstein type of corn. I'm ready to cut all that out. And I'm gonna put back there. I'm gonna put all cabbage. No, all broccoli. I'm sorry, all broccoli in those bins. So those are about to get doing the trash. They just growing too wild, and it don't look like corn to me. So somebody sold me some fake ass corn seeds that turn to weeds. I don't know what that shit is, but I'm taking that out. But just giving y'all an update. Sorry about the y'all. Yeah, I'm pulling stuff and I'm going to clean up early. There's another one. Them Franken corn shits. I'm going to get rid of all of them because it's not corn. But they all came out of corn. The corn don't spread like that. 5 and 6 out of one bean. So this is a regular plant that goes in my gazebo. And then over here I have more sweet potatoes growing. And these are ones I started. I did a video on these sweet potatoes, and I started these from a sweet potato. So all of these are growing really well. Am I stuck into something? All these are growing pretty well. What? Oh, that's. I just stepped on a cicada. My bad, cicada. These are all sweet potato leaves. And then over there I got mosquitoes trying to get me. That's why I got my plastic suit on. They can't get through that. I got more. It's not doing well though, but I'm wondering why it's taking so long to grow. These are more watermelon, and then also I got more sweet potatoes. So I need to come back and harvest some of these leaves. Sweet potato leaves are very edible and very good and green to eat. So that's just a basic update, y'all, of my garden. And I got more broccoli coming up. The broccoli's coming through. I'm looking for the date. And like I said, that's just an update, y'all. And I'm just gonna give it a huge size of your hand.